Hello YouTube, my name is Free, and welcome back to more Stanley Parable. There is a lot of endings here, so we can try out a few more. Okay,
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So the game has been reset. So, we'll take the left door again or the right door maybe. Let's go back to that warehouse. I still don't really get this one. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I don't know what they're trying to get with that point. Okay, so shall we jump off there maybe or travel with this one? Let's travel with it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
You should.
There's someone
okay, let's stay here.
Stanley.
Let's see where we come.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Who is... What? Oh my god!
Her,
The phone!
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another...
Why is there a wire here?
Then... Oh, no.
Oh, I can plug it out!
Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I did.
Fuck
you! I'm...
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Choose incorrectly.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
Oh, spoiler
and
alert.
themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Course.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh. now it all makes sense. Yes.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
What the fuck is
Which
this?
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh my god, that's so strange. Okay, right. That must be the most weird.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay, so
welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, I can leave again. Now I get it. Okay, so we're gonna remake our choices now. Oh, what? Is that a fence? He has a fence on the platform.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't...
Where is my body? My body is gone.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Where is my body? I just realized that. Okay. Well, let's go back here then. Yeah, that one. Oh, where are we gonna go now then? Back to the office. Here's the employee
Almost
lounge.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, and I can still enter the right door. Shall we try it out and see what happens?
No!
Hello? Oh, whoops! Sorry.
Quickly, hurry back in
Oops.
the other direction. Perhaps we're not too
Damn it, I
late.
can't. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go here then. And the meeting room?
Oh, it's ruined.
What?
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you...
What?
My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
42. It's the answer to
I
everything.
have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Okay. What's happening now? What's going on here?
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
What's going on here?
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been
Spoiler
so
alert.
perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried
No, I've already seen it, so... What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
What is going
always
on now?
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Let's enter left. And where do we get now? Back to the meeting room?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
This
Feeling
one's
a
getting
wave
fired,
of
yes.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase,
What?
Stanley walked
I can't walk
upstairs to
down.
his boss's office.
And we're back here. And something has happened in here, apparently.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next
With
to
a
it.
voice receiver this
Surely
time.
behind this
Okay.
door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 112. No, sorry, Night Shark 115 it was. What? Is something supposed to happen now? Please speak clearly into the receiver. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code.
Yeah, I
Night
did.
Shark 115. He
115.
spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Night Shark 115. I don't think I
I'm sorry,
can.
is there a
actually.
problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I am the most expensive boss.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Whoops.
When
What's
Stanley
going
came to
on?
a set of two open doors, he entered
What, is
the
that
door
me?
on his left.
Something's supposed to happen. Oh, I can move around.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I
end.
need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley,
That
this
was
is important. The story
I get credits
I want
as
you
well.
to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
I don't think I can do anything up
This
here.
is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all
Okay,
right.
so that was
Wait for
another
you to
ending now.
decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Alright, so there were some other endings. What? What's going on in here? Papers all over the floor. Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Okay,
something else
we're
to
gonna
know.
try some other endings then. And, yeah, let's go there. Now. You're like supposed to walk out on this and back. Like that? No? Like that.
Oh, well,
There
look
we
who's
go.
got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or
What?
test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what?
Can't I-
Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
I don't trust this guy. I have died here before. Well, there is, of course, if I can land on those boxes down there. Maybe.
Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it!
Do it.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
Oh, that's not little group pressure or something. Okay, let's try it out and see what happens now.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. Clumsy of me.
Yeah, that was an interesting ending. Okay, there is another one as well. I believe you can close the door here.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Almost.
Now it's even
Wait.
closer. Here it comes.
Okay. And that was a restart. Alright, I gotta end this episode here, but I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, you leave a like and leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Subscribe if you want, and you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter as usual. And thank you for watching. My name is Asar Free.